Hey, welcome back to Crawfordsville High School, or if you're just now joining in for the varsity game, tonight's county conference matchup, Crawfordsville against the Mounties, and we're going to let you listen to Gary Lynn as he introduces the visiting Mountie lineup.
At guard, 6' senior, number 13, Cale Hess. At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 14, Austin Bowman. At forward, a 6'2" junior, number 22, Logan Hoppy. And at forward, a 6'4" junior, number 22, Avery Saunders. Head coach of the Mounties is Jake Turner.
And now we will head to this pregame process that Gary Lynn put in place, actually, and get ready for the Athenians starting lineup.
Your Crawfordsville Athenians! At forward, a 6'5" junior, number 11, Ian Hensley! At forward, a 6'4" junior, number 5, Alex Kellerman! At forward, a 6'8" senior, number 14, Jesse Hall! At center, a 6'6" senior, number 32, Big Nate Schrader! And at guard, a 6'3" senior, number 3, Todd Linus! Assistant coaches for the Athenians, Danny Pierce, Tony Bean, Sam Pitts, and Rob Williamson. And in his 11th year as the head coach of your Athenians, David Pierce!
All right.
Well, yeah, Gary's into it just a little bit, isn't he?
He is, and that's fun.
It is. I hope that we come out with the same – actually, I hope both teams come out with that same enthusiasm and intensity that Gary has.
I agree.
Athenian basketball!
All right, Athenians come away with that opening tip there as
See, we're
Jesse
going to
gets it minus.
We've gone to this the last couple games, I think, where Ian Hensley is actually running the point as a point forward, I guess you could say.
Right. Yeah, so here we go. So in case you didn't catch the lineups here, we'll start with Southmont's lineup first, but Carson Chad, number 3, Cale Hess, number 13, Austin Bowman, number 14, Logan Oppie, number 22, and number 32, Avery Saunders. That's the starting lineup for Southmont. And that is a sophomore, senior, junior. Austin Bowman with the drive into the lane, guarded closely by Ty Linus, though. And you got Nate Schrader in the starting lineup here for Crawfordsville tonight. He had a really good game against Park Heritage. Came in because of some foul trouble that Cale Coursey got into. Cale Coursey actually had the start, the sophomore move-in this year, and he picked up 2 quick fouls. And Schrader came in and really did a nice job doing what Schrader does. Takes up a lot of room in there, plays strong, and then had 6 points, I know, in the first half. There's Hensley with the drive.
Oh, tough shot.
Yeah, tough shot. Looked good doing it. Rebound to Oppie for the Mounties. So starting lineup for the Athenians, again, just in case you didn't catch everybody. Ty Linus, number 3. Alex Kellerman, they've started. He's number 5. Those two started every game they've been available.
Whoa.
Wow, off the top of the backboard and down through. We almost saw that in the JV game as well.
Yes.
This time it went in. There's Linus with the drive and the bank shot. It's off. Schrader was under there for the rebound but didn't come up with it, and it goes off to Austin Bowman.
To me, we seem a little impatient offensively.
Yeah, we're jumping in there, aren't we?
I mean, we are trying to be aggressive, but
Carson Chad with the rebound. He's under there battling. He's a sophomore standout player for.
I tell you what, the officials are letting them play.
Yep. I feel like they do that in the first half and they call it tighter in the second half. We were just talking about that with somebody last week. I kept the book down at Park Heritage, and it was just like the tale of two halves. From the officiating.
I only know one of the officials, I believe, the Lafayette guy. So it's Jesse.
Jesse Hall evens the score. We know you're not seeing a scoreboard on your screen, so we're going to try to call it out fairly often, but it's 2-2 now. 5:35 to go here in the first quarter. Cale Hess handling the ball for the Mounties. Southmont had a big win over Seeger last night, where they just dominated. And there's Avery Saunders with the drive for the Mounties. 2 points, and that's good for him. He's evidently drawn the assignment in the man-to-man defense of Jesse Hall. Rest of the starting lineup for the Athenians: Jesse Hall, of course, Nate Schrader, and who'd I miss? Oh, and then Ian Hensley that you called out. So, yep. Schrader picks up the foul. I think it's going to be on. I think it might be on Oppie. Yep, 2-2. They pointed to him even though Cale was guarding him. He got him on the drive, so that's the first foul of the game. That'll be on Logan Oppie, and put Schrader at the line for 2. Bounces around there, gets shooter's roll, so makes it 3-4 in favor of the Mounties. Second one is good as well. All knotted up at 4. I have South's record at 4-3. I'm not sure that their stats include last night's. It doesn't include last night's game. So the Mounties are 4-3 on the season, and their leading scorer is Avery Saunders at 14 a game, then Bowman with 12, and Carson Chad with 12. Great move by Ty Linus.
Ty one-on-one is really quick. There's not very many people that really can stay in front of him.
That's right.
Just one-on-one.
Just so quick, as you said.
You know, our lineup, and he's the only one that's really quick out there for us right now.
Right.
You look at our lineup, we're big.
Yep.
We are really big out there.
6'8", 6'5", 6'4", and
6'4".
Probably 6'4". I don't know what Alex is, but
he's right
at least
close.
6'3", 6'4". Yeah. Yeah, Linus is the short one. He's over 6 feet tall, and if you would have seen him in middle school, you wouldn't have said that was going to happen.
Exactly.
His dad's a big guy, though. For the Athenians, Linus leads the Athenians in scoring with 4 games played. They're 2-2 on the season. Scores at 18.8 a game, and Jesse Hall's at 14.5. Oh, three-pointer is good. That was Oppie. 7-6 in favor of the Mounties. Jesse Hall on the drive, guarded by Saunders, kicks it to Schrader. Nice kick. And Nate with good control. That's what he did at Park Heritage, and he did a really nice job with it. Nate has really good skills, and Athenians have fairly deep bench, so they look for the right matchups. And so that allowed Nate to get in there tonight and be the right guy, right matchup. He's guarding Carson Chad.
Nice pass.
Yep, Cale Hess for 3, and that one's just off. Schrader with the rebound. Athenians push it ahead. There's Linus again, and as you pointed out, he's just hard to hang with. 10-7 in favor of the Athenians. I know Alex Kellerman actually has not played 4 games. He's only played 3. He was quarantined for games, so they have him in here at 9.8, but that would not be correct. Good rebound again by Schrader on the miss. There's Linus kicking out to Ian Hensley for 3, and it is good. 13-7, 6-point lead for the Athenians. Coach Turner changing up the offensive set here for Southmont.
Just watching Alex Kellerman out here playing defense.
Great.
I was talking to Coach Pierce earlier this week, and he just commenting on how much Alex's game has improved, especially defensively.
Absolutely. He's a different player between his sophomore and his junior campaign here, but you're absolutely right.
And he needed to be. Offensively, he's so skilled, especially just shooting. He can shoot lights out. He can shoot from downtown, baby.
Well, I've heard him say, even last year, Coach Pierce told me he's the best pure shooter on the team, and you could see it.
Yeah. So he just needed to improve his defensive game. Yeah. And he's done that. So now he's getting a lot of playing time. And you see that lots of times. That was the thing with Mikhail Willis that we saw in the JV game. That was a lot of his issue last year as a freshman. You know, his defense wasn't always there, but tonight in the JV game, he's really picked it up. We got Zaire Morgan that just checked in for the Athenians here.
And Mikhail Willis.
And Mikhail
Wallace. Sorry.
I do the same thing.
He did that. Yeah. And of course, he also checked in here. So
there's our depth.
For sure. And at different times of the season, all these guys have started. Yeah. Again, a little different with COVID stuff going on because that forces some lineup changes.
Yeah.
But
and a little different game that we can play now. We can push the ball a little bit more if we want.
Yep.
Nice job.
Good job by Carson Chad.
With the ball.
Just Chad's obviously played a lot of basketball, and there's Linus again with the drive.
Tough shot.
Yep, that one's off. Wallace was in there battling for the rebound. That's what he does well, and he runs the floor hard. Guy just plays hard every time, up and down the court. So Austin Bowman looking to drive a little push off there with his arm. Didn't get called, but it will. And there's Cale Hess with the drive. Kick out to Avery Saunders for three. And that's a little long.
It was.
Rebound by Coursey.
You know, Jesse's right there. He just he wasn't close to him, but he stuck his hand up, and it affects
6'8".
Yeah, you're not used to that. You don't see that in practice.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, he, I think, can dominate here. So there's pass from Coursey.
Nice
and there's
pass.
The cut from.
He got fouled.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. He's going to be shooting two. He definitely got fouled on that drive. So I put Ty Linus at the line, and that's the other thing driving creates.
Southmont foul on number 32, Saunders. Linus at the line.
Ty Linus at the line.
Ooh.
First short. Yep. Alex Kellerman back into the lineup here, replacing Jesse. 1:17 to go here in the first quarter. 13-9. Athenians lead. That's 2 team fouls on Southmont. No fouls yet on the Athenians.
Missed both.
Yep. So score remains 13-9 after Linus's trip, and there's Austin Bowman with the drive. Kicks to Logan Oppie. Back to Bowman. Good defense by Linus there, moving his feet. That's, man. Yeah. Looked to me like contact was initiated by, Linus is going to be subbed out anyway. Hensley was coming in for him. That's his first foul and the first team foul on the Athenians. But what do you think about that?
No, I thought I was fine with that. Just going to say I do think Ty's defense has also gotten better this year.
He was moving his feet there in good position. That call can go either way. He probably needed to do that little flop.
The one thing that we probably as a team need to do better is just, the physical part of the game.
Yeah.
It needs to be.
It's not our favorite.
No, it's not.
It's true, and there are a couple guys that get in there and bang around, but good defense by Alex Kellerman in position there and having that hand up, as you said. Zaire Morgan brings the ball up the court, will handle the ball now for the Athenians, and again, this is what Coach Pierce has this year is just some depth. Alex Kellerman looking, they know he is a shooter, so Avery Saunders is guarding him, and he's going to set up the offense.
Looks like we're looking for us. Well, there's Alex short.
It is short. Makai Wallace is there to knock that around a little bit. Carson Chad ends up with the rebound, though. And there's the last second shot. It was on target. It was on line, but off for Oppie. So we end the first quarter with the score 13-9 in favor of the Athenians. So, yeah, while you're putting some stats together, I'll give the fouls where you just have one foul on Ty Linus and 2 fouls on the Mounties. Jesse Hall is going to check in here to start the second quarter. Check back in. He'll replace Cale Coursey. And other than that, it'll be Hensley, Coursey, Mackay Wallace, Alex Kellerman, and Zaire Morgan. For the Athenians, for the Mounties in the second quarter will be Carson Chad, Cale Hess, Austin Bowman, Avery Saunders, and Logan Oppie.
I think I missed a basket. Nope. Yeah, I missed a basket for Southmont somewhere. No. There we go. I've got it. For Southmont, just real quick. Carson Chad with 4, Logan Oppie with 3, and Avery Saunders with 2. For Crawfordsville, it's Ty Linus with 4, Ian Hensley with 3, Jesse Hall with 2, and Nate Schrader with 4.
Great job keeping up with that. That's not easy to do. We're calling the game. So here we go. It'll be Mountie basketball to begin the
I remember doing
quarter.
it way back when I was probably at single digits.
Yeah.
Back in the 60s, going to the old Crawfordsville High School gym.
Right.
And
you might have been able to keep turnovers then, too. Looking to feed inside to Carson Chad into the post, and he does a nice job posting up. Mackay Wallace was on him, but he was able to muscle that ball up. He's
understood how
strong.
to create space and protect the ball.
13-11 here. Mounties cut into the 4-point lead. Looking to feed the ball into Jesse Hall, guarded by Avery Saunders. Jesse in some heavy traffic there, kicks it out to Kellerman, and Athenians will reset. There's Zai with the drive, and he lost the ball. Picked up by Southmont ahead to Cale Hess for the reverse. I think it was blocked by Kellerman.
I think it was
got a piece of it at least.
Got a piece, yes.
Kellerman is good at that this year. He's done that several times. There's a 3 for Zaire Morgan, and it's a little long, but there's Mackay Wallace with the rebound and put back.
Look at that, yeah.
And that's his specialty. I remember Coach Pierce telling me that Mackay's freshman year, all the rebounds go to him. I remember Cam Saunders came home with a black eye with those long arms and elbows flying around at practice. And those battles help those guys to be much better. And same thing now. So foul is on Mackay. Team's second foul. Mackay's first foul puts Carson Chad at the line for 2. Short. Ooh.
Chad at the line for the Mounties.
Again, big rivalry game. First conference game for Crawfordsville. I feel like South has already played North. And handled them. So for South, this is a county championship. Second shot is up and good for Carson Chad. 15-12. Athenians have a 3-point lead. Linus into Mackay Wallace, but he wisely tips it back out. There's Linus on the drive, and the layup
put
is
back
off.
by Wallace.
Man, he can clean up around the rim. Great job. 5-point lead for the Athenians. 17-12.
You know, to me, it doesn't feel like the Athenians are in a very good rhythm offensively.
Well, we've talked about that a lot this year when they have looked that way. Like at Greencastle, they just looked great.
Yeah.
And then it was rough, and obviously, and both teams battle this, so it's not an excuse, but.
Got it.
Nice shot by Kellerman, his first 3 of the game. 8-point Crawfordsville lead, 20-12. Big 3 by Kellerman. That's his specialty this year. What I was going to say, both teams just dealing with quarantines and COVID. And
it's hard to get into a rhythm, period.
Yeah.
You know, you mentioned Greencastle. There's a steal
by Linus. Going up strong. Missed it, but got his own rebound and put it back.
I was going to say Greencastle won the Wabash River Classic or whatever they call that down at Terre Haute.
Yeah.
I know they beat Bloomington South, I think, for the championship in the championship.
Is that
game.
right?
Yes.
Wow. Well, they've still got Brody Whitaker that obviously carries them, and some other good role players, Benton Parmalee. But anyway, it was a great battle first game of the season. But we were in rhythm down there. That was my point. And
we looked really
great.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like
we were
came
both
out
at that game, and
like trying to send a message.
Yeah.
Is what it looked.
That's
like.
what I thought.
Yeah.
And I thought then, hey, we're going to be fun to watch this year, and we've been fun to watch the last
but
several
again,
years
it's
now.
Just that you can't get
Right.
in that rhythm. You can't get going. It's like, okay, we got a game tomorrow. We got a game the next day.
Yeah.
And whoop! Oh, you don't have a game.
Right.
You know, your emotions get up. You get ready to go, and then they're let down.
Yep.
Yeah,
sure.
that's a hard thing to deal with at any age.
Yeah, especially
for teenagers.
Yeah, especially high school athletes. So let's mention our sponsors here that do help out with some of the parent activities and supporting the basketball team. But we have CNF Fabricating, AWG Construction, Hensley Accounting, and Rock Point Church helping to support the basketball team. So out of the timeout here, we got a 10-point lead for the Athenians.
Oh, a little jump trap. Oh.
Yep.
Southmont did a good job initially recognizing that.
Yeah, we put that in out of timeouts or out of quarters often.
Yeah. I could really see that late in the season, big games, utilizing that even more.
Especially when
Jesse out
Jesse's the
front.
guy, with those.
I mean,
with his length.
Yes.
Yep.
Makes it tough for teams to pass over or around.
Right. Hensley looked like he wanted the three, but saw he could drive, and shot was off underneath the rim. And good job, good defense by Kellerman, but he's going to pick up a foul down there. He got.
I don't mind that.
Nope,
I
too
really
aggressive.
don't.
I like it. Well, we were just talking about his need to do that, and he did it. So it'll be the third foul, and the Athenians' first one on Alex AK with his first foul.
Can't let him split you like that, though.
Nope. Got to shut that off, and there's Jesse out top, and Saunders able to get through it. Back to Avery Saunders on the drive. Shots off. Tipped by Mackay, but Avery Saunders comes up with it.
Oh, tough shot.
Yep, nice shot.
Yep.
22-14. There's Linus again with the drive, and he put a lot of spin on that ball, but it didn't fall. So he'll go to line and shoot two. Fouls on number 24.
We do not have that.
That is E.J. Brewer.
Okay.
Yep, he's not listed there. So he's sophomore for the Mounties.
I have not seen E.J. E.J.'s dad was a Crawfordsville alum.
That's
is
right.
a Crawfordsville alum.
He is. So Nate Schrader, Cale Coursey check back in for the Athenians. Actually, Zaire Morgan is going to check in, placing Hensley. So Jesse stays, Ty stays, two seniors, and three guys come in. And a big tip there by Nate Schrader, keeping that ball with the Athenians. Good job. That's what Nate does a lot. There's a drive by Zaire Morgan. He also is quick and is hard to stay in front of. There's Austin Bowman driving for the Mounties and going to kick, looking for somebody to kick to. Carson Chad with the drive going up strong, and it's good. He muscles through that defense, which was good defense by Schrader.
Well, he is really good down low there.
Yeah.
Super strong sophomore.
Yeah, he really is, and a hard worker. There are good things about him just going all out in practice, so what you would expect out of a Chad. There's a drive by Linus, and it's off. Saunders with the rebound. Ahead to Chad again. And there he's going to drive. Oh, ran into Jesse Hall.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think that was a good call.
No, because of where they are even,
well,
location-wise.
Yeah.
It was way underneath when the contact happened, way behind the basket.
When I honestly thought Saunders' left arm was way, way away from his body.
Yeah. So that's first foul on Jesse Hall, fourth on the Athenians, puts Saunders at the line. First one's good. Cale Hess back into the lineup, replacing Bowman. (25-17) here in favor of the Athenians with 3:50 to go in the half. Second shot is also good. 7-point Athenian lead. Zaire Morgan at the elbow, and shots off. Rebound to Saunders. And he drives in. Nobody stopped the ball. Easy bucket here, so it's now down to a 5-point Athenian lead. There's Linus with the short jumper, and that's off. Rebound to Carson Chad. Pushing it ahead. That's Logan Oppie trying to find somebody underneath. No, nothing there. There's a tap away by Zaire Morgan, and layup is good. 27-20. Carson Chad on the drive, going up strong again.
Wow.
A lot of contact. Basket's good. He's done that well, hasn't he?
He has.
Yeah. And we've had good defense on him. There's
I
Jesse
tell you
Hall
what,
with
Coach Pierce might call a timeout here pretty soon.
Yep.
Our offense is like one-on-one.
Yeah. Yeah, no flow. So here we go. Foul on 32. That's Nate Schrader. That's his first foul. Fifth on the Athenians. 3 team fouls on Southmont. So Carson Chad's going to check out and get a break. And I think Austin Bowman checked in for him. Oh, travel. Yep, he definitely shuffled his feet there. Crawfordsville basketball on the turnover. 2:09 to go here. 27-25 is the Athenian lead.
See when we run a play.
Yep. Yeah, just not sharp yet. Into Schrader. Back out, inside out game to Kill Corsi. It's long. And Zaire Morgan could not. He was there.
I still think that was too quick.
Yeah, yeah.
So, with our height advantage,
yeah.
You have both Jesse and Nate in there at the same time.
So,
I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like you go with more there.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree. So Kellerman and Hensley check back in for the Athenians, replacing Corsi and Zaire Morgan. 1:45 left. 5-point lead. Linus and E.J. Brewer battling in there for control of the basketball. There's E.J. Brewer for 3, and it's a little long. And Cale Hess kept that ball alive into the hands of Carson Chad for the easy putback. 27-24. Athenians clinging to a lead, but certainly has been cut down here. You're right. We just haven't found much consistency. There's Chad deflecting the ball out of bounds, and Avery Saunders going. So starting lineup back on the court for Southmont. E.J. Brewer gave some good minutes there to get some guys a rest. Linus with the drive, and that ball is deflected, but picked up by Jesse Hall. Boy, the Mounties are getting their hands all over it.
But I think we're really lethargic, too.
Yeah.
I mean, just no energy, just not good.
Yeah.
How passive our passes
are.
They're just soft.
Not crisp. Not
right.
crisp and nothing behind it. Yeah. When you start doing that, it allows the defense to get lots of hands on it.
I do like this. We're running some offense, trying to get into a more positive. Yeah, see, that's good.
Nice find.
That was good.
Yep. Linus turns that rebound into a reverse layup. 29-24, 30 seconds to go here. But you're right. They worked it until they got an easy shot, until they get a layup.
And honestly, I just think that we can do that most of the time.
Right. Mounties playing for the last shot here. 15 seconds to go. Austin Bowman handling the ball right now for South. Into the hands of Carson Chad, who pops it from the free throw line. Bounce off the rim, high off the backboard, and then off. So at the half, Athenians lead the Mounties 29-24. And no real foul trouble there that anybody's in for either team. So you have some other stats probably.
Well, let's just wait till we come back.
Okay.
Before
do it at the
Yep.
Yep. We'll be back in about 8 minutes.
Sounds
and
good.
I look forward to the second half. Thanks.
Yep. Welcome back to tonight's game between the Crawfordsville Athenians and the Southmont Mounties here in the varsity game, getting ready to start the second half. I'll go over some scoring with you. First for the Southmont Mounties. First half scoring, they were led by Carson Chad with 13 points, Avery Saunders with 8, and Logan Oppie with 3 for a total of 24 points. For the Crawfordsville Athenians, Ty Linus with 9, Alex Kellerman with 3, Ian Hensley with 3, Zaire Morgan with 4, Jesse Hall with 2, Nate Schrader with 4, and Makai Wallace with 4, for a total of 29. As we get ready to start the second half, score Crawfordsville Athenians 29, Southmont Mounties 24.
Yeah, Coach Welliver, we built a 10-point lead there. It looked really smooth, and then South came back, and it's a game of runs, right? You have to withstand the runs, and you have to hope that you have a run of your own. So both of those things, I think, happened.
I'm sure that Coach Pierce is looking for a much more intensity, much more effort here in the second half from Crawfordsville. But again, some of that is because of this is only their 5th game of the season,
right? Being
about the 7th week into the season. Not off to a good start there.
No, although we got saved because Austin Bowman got a hand on that, so it's going to stay with the Athenians. But yeah, and we often and this is what we know is important, right? First 2 minutes coming out of the half.
Yeah.
So Athenians need to click here.
Yeah. Well, you notice the first half scoring there for Crawfordsville. Jesse has 2 points.
Yeah, right.
That just can't happen.
No, and so they tried to go to him. First play was designed, obviously,
to get him
in
going.
the post and get him going. So here we go again, and there
we
he is.
Go. Yeah.
Actually, Saunders anticipated it.
But the pass still wasn't high enough.
Right.
I mean,
Yep. So there is Logan Oppie for a 3. So run continues here for Southmont into the second half, and 29-27, 2-point Athenian lead. Ty Linus
still trying to,
but he's got
to want to.
Alex Kellerman a little short there with a 3-point attempt, and Avery Saunders with the rebound brings the ball up the court for South. Sometimes you feel like you let some teams hang out when you think maybe you let them get confident.
Yeah. No question. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this game reminds me a lot of last year's second game.
That's right. I was going to say that too. Down at Southmont.
I mean, we would get a lead, and then South would come back. We'd get a lead and come back.
Yep. Good steal there by Kellerman. But, yeah, that was back and forth. Nice dish to Hensley for 2.
Hensley for 2. Assist Kellerman.
There's a good job.
That's what you called earlier. And
okay.
Yep. He's
That's
going to
all
take
right.
it strong. I like it. That's right. That's what we want out of him.
Yes.
But great job deflecting the pass down here with our trapping defense. 6-point lead all of a sudden for Crawfordsville.
Oh.
Into Oppie, but he's too strong. Or sorry, that was Bowman. Too strong on the layup attempt. Crawfordsville basketball.
Oh.
Too much traffic there.
Yeah.
Not open.
Didn't recognize the situation at all. And
Hess all the way. And he's going to get, he was fouled by Makai Wallace.
Stopped on basket by number 13.
So line up here for Crawfordsville. Makai Wallace, Ty Linus, Alex Kellerman, Ian Hensley, Jesse Hall. That's Makai's second foul, first foul of the half on the Athenians.
Hess at the line.
Southmont went with their original starters. We had a change in there with Wallace in for Schrader.
Yes. And I think they're just looking at, trying to find somebody to control Chad.
Right.
Control him. He's still going to score.
That's right. Tough to stop because he made some tough shots.
Oh, no question.
There's Wallace out there to Linus.
Southmont does play pretty solid defense.
They're in the right place, and they play hard-nosed defense and physical. There's Linus with the drive around.
Tough shot.
Saunders gets his own rebound. Again, he's done that several times. Of course, the guy shooting knows best which way it's coming off. And there he goes. He gets the hoop in the harm.
You know, I think that's the first time we've seen that tonight from Crawfordsville with multiple offensive rebounds.
Yeah, you're right. And I like just three guys crashing hard.
Yeah.
Wallace, Jesse, and Linus was in there too.
Well, that was the first tough rebound Jesse has all night.
Yep. The free throw's off. I think that's 0 for 3 for Linus, which is unusual. 6-point lead for the Athenians. Getting physical, guys.
Yeah, it's getting real physical.
There's going to be
They're
a foul
doing a lot
down
of
there.
pushing going on. Both ways.
Yeah, Linus and Saunders in particular are going at it hard. And there's a steal by Hensley, and he's down. Layup is good. 8-point lead, 37-29 with 4:30 to go here in the third quarter.
No. Okay.
Could have been a foul. Southmont fans unhappy with that. They try to go underneath the Carson Chad, and that's a tough pass.
Yeah, very tough. He's caught in the corner there.
Yeah. Tough place to pick up your dribble.
For sure.
Right in the corner. So Zaire Morgan checked in, and Ty Linus is going to take a break.
Keep the intensity going here, Zaire. We need to get the ball moving.
Yeah,
Make Southmont work on defense.
We do. This team does play better, quick.
Slow down. And Southmont doesn't have to work. They're not working at all right now.
No, they're waiting for us. We're not moving.
Not reversing the ball very well. That was a little better.
Yep.
And now it stopped. Keep it going.
Yep. Kellerman found Zaire Morgan underneath. Kick to Jesse Hall, who's going to drive in strong and gets it stripped away. Oh, they're going to call
ball.
Yep, held ball. So Oppie and Hall, I think, with a tie-up, and that will give the ball back to the Mounties. Nate Schrader's going to check in for Makai Wallace.
Yeah, let's see. Hey, here we got an 8-point lead again. We need to keep this going.
Keep the intensity going.
Yep. And I like what Coach did right there. I think that's what he's looking for. Now, we did not do a good job recognizing that.
It's tough to do, but you got to see it and get it done. That's what Coach Pierce expects. He's run this defense for a long time, and that's just what you have to do. So Schrader's going to pick up the foul. Just came back into the game. That's his second foul, 2 on the Athenians. By the way, two on Avery Saunders.
Instead of turning and looking, you got to turn and go, period.
Right. You know somebody's going to be there.
Yes.
So, yep.
You have to be aware of where the players are in front of you. Oh, there's only 4 in front of me. Somebody must be behind me.
3-point play the old-fashioned way is good, and E.J. Brewer is going to check in for Austin Bowman.
Who was that made that free throw?
That was Bowman, 14.
Okay. There we go.
37-32. Yep, he layup and the free throw. Oh, trying to feed Jesse Hall and a cut to the hoop. And he tried to, I think he thought somebody was cutting, but nobody cut. So that ball ended up with Logan Oppie. And now to E.J. Brewer.
Okay.
And there's a kick. Schrader in good position. So Southmont basketball. Okay, of course he's going to check in for the Athenians. And he'll replace Alex Kellerman.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. He's going to have a little
drive.
help.
Yep, and there is some help. Good defense by Hensley, and he actually does do a good job of that. He doesn't foul very often, but Southmont's going to get a timeout there. He really does get the basketball. He's in position. He's a smart player and knows what to do.
Yeah, there's no question. He is very intelligent basketball player.
So, again, I'm going to run through the sponsors here in the second half. We got sponsorship for the Athenian boys basketball team, CNF Fabricating, AWG Construction, Hensley Accounting, and Rock Point Church.
You're talking about conference. Sorry
Go
about that. I'm talking about conference, being this is our We say this is our first conference game.
I'm pretty sure
right?
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 others have been canceled, Lebanon and North.
Right. And so now Lebanon, we host Lebanon Tuesday night here.
Okay.
So we'll have 2 back-to-back conference games. And
that's the way this season's going to roll.
It is.
It's not going to.
When you play, you better play.
Well, I know that Coach Pierce was talking to one of the coaches, actually one of the parents this week, and he just said, hey, guys, game mentality all the time. You got to be ready to play the game.
Yeah.
Who's the foul on, Jesse?
I'm not sure.
He just
didn't think
like
Jesse.
It. Yep.
I
know. He gave me the look that he didn't agree with the call, and I didn't see it. So second foul on Jesse Hall. Third foul on the Athenians puts E.J. Brewer at the line. Short again. That's kind of been the theme of the night with free throws, I feel like. We've called a bunch of them short.
We have not shot very well at all from the line tonight. And I'm not keeping misses, so I can't tell you what it is, but I know it's not good.
We should have more points. So Logan Oppie checks out and Austin Bowman back in. Second attempt is up, and it's actually long. Jesse Hall with the rebound. Nice move. Did get a block a little bit on the way up by Avery Saunders.
Yeah.
And he drives all the way down, and layup is good. 37-34. So Crawfordsville clinging to a 3-point lead with 2:28 to go here in the third quarter. Drive by Zaire Morgan.
That's a good move.
Yep.
Zaire Morgan for 2.
Cale Hess is going to need some help here if he's going to get that ball across. He
has to
launch it. He's got Avery Saunders.
Yeah.
It gets to him. He just kind of
the Hail Mary.
Pass. That's right. Length of the court. Saunders is able to get it. He is athletic, so that's not a terrible move. He's athletic.
Right.
He can go up and get it.
So if you just did the math, you knew you had more of your guys down here at this end than we did.
Yeah. Cale Hess with a good job to get out of trouble there, and gets another foul to the Athenians. That's 14 fouls. Ty Linus checking in for Cale Coursey. Shot's good. Back to a 3-point lead. Zaire Morgan pushing it ahead. Gets it to Hensley, out to Ty Linus. A little shot fake, and the shot is bouncing around, but no good. Brewer. Pass is picked off by Linus. He was trying to kick it out. Linus with the drive, kicks it out to Hensley for 3, and it's good. 2 or 3 of those for him.
I know we can score quickly, but I really like this team when we slow it down a little bit more. And I don't mean slow, be slow.
Right.
I just mean be patient with the offense a little bit.
And I said earlier, when we play well fast, it means when we're creating turnovers with our 1-3-1 or our trapping defense.
If we run a clear out and we really are space wide, Zaire and Ty,
they have room to drive.
They can,
and then dish if it claps. So Hensley at the line. That foul was on Avery Saunders. That's actually his third. So a little bit of foul trouble there for Southmont. Saunders is he's actually their leading scorer. Alex Kellerman's going to check in and replace Schrader. So on the court for the Athenians, Zaire Morgan, Ty Linus, Jesse Hall, Alex Kellerman, and Ian Hensley. Starters are in for the Mounties. Bowman with the drive. And the turnaround jumper is good.
Number 14, Bowman, 2-point basket.
Hall through a lot of traffic with the left hand. sweet shot. He can do that a lot.
Yep.
7-point lead. Here comes the defensive pressure, and again, they break it and find an easy layup there to Carson Chad. 20 seconds, yep.
See what we do here. Who are we going to get the shot to?
Yep, 9 seconds.
I think it's tied, but I'm not positive.
Drive. Oh, and he finds, or looking for Kellerman for a three. Instead, it gets to Zaire.
Hey, Southmont did a nice job.
Yeah, good defense.
Yeah.
5-point lead heading into the fourth quarter.
The Mounties 40.
45-40.
Once again, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Athenian Basketball Parent Fund sponsors. They are Hensley Accounting, Rock Point Church, AWP Construction, and CNF Fabricating. Also like to thank the sponsors that support all CHS athletics: Planet Fitness, Cook Heating and Air, Franciscan Health Alliance, Taylor Sims, Chad and Annette, Applebee's, Ivy Tech, Christy Huber, Chevrolet.
All right, heading into the fourth quarter, starters are going to be, not starters, but starting the fourth quarter for the Mounties will actually be the starters: Bowman, Cale Hess, Carson Chad, Logan Oppie, and Avery Saunders. And for the Athenians, it'll be Zaire Morgan, Ty Linus, Ian Hensley. Struggling to see one of the numbers down there. Alex Kellerman, and I assume Jesse Hall. Yep, Jesse Hall. So we head to the final quarter of a great county and conference matchup, 45-40. I think the only foul trouble I'm aware of is Avery Saunders with 3. Not sure anybody else has. Mackay might have 3 for the Athenians. Different look here with Jesse Hall, just driving straight to the hoop, and it's good. Fouled by Cale Hess. On the drive, that's a tough shot. He can make tough shots look easy, but that's a tough shot.
Yeah. I mean, he's trying to do what he needs to do.
Right. They can dominate at times, and so Athenians' lead is at 47-40, 7-point lead. The and one is good, 48-40.
Oh, Hess with a wide open 3, and
it's good.
3-point basket.
Cale Hess with the 3, 48-43. Ty Linus on the drive right into Carson Chad. I think it's going to be a jump ball. Just, he's trying to make something happen. He's trying to create. But the Mounties are, you're right, they're playing great defense. And they're in position.
Really good.
So you got to do something different.
They're a little quicker, actually, than we are on defense.
Yep. There's Oppie for 3, and that's off. But the rebound is battled for. Zaire Morgan able to come up with a good hustle.
Good pass right there.
Ahead to Kellerman, and there is an alley-oop from Alex Kellerman to Jesse Hall.
Yeah.
Great execution right there. And it started down here with Zaire Morgan.
Yes, exactly. He did a good job.
Rebound. And it was not an easy rebound because South was on the floor battling for it too. So great job, great kick out. Great way to see it happen.
Can't do it any better.
No. Perfect pass. That looks like better than a high school play, right? You don't see that in high school very often.
No.
Jesse Hall's shot is good, so that's 51-43, 8-point lead. Mounties not wasting time getting the ball across the 10-second line.
This is where we kind of get stuck, right here.
And create a turnover, perhaps. Yep. Linus comes up with it ahead of Zaire. Too much on it.
Yep. I like the idea, just not a good pass.
Yep. Coach Pierce saying, hey, it's okay, get back on defense.
Exactly.
Right? Just get back on defense. No big deal.
You want to see your guys be aggressive like that, so that's.
Yeah. Well, again, especially this team, I think that's when they play well.
Right
There's
there.
a steal again. Linus comes up with it. Driving all the way down.
Okay,
layup is off.
You got to get back, though.
Now,
yeah.
Yep.
2-point basket, Bowman.
45-51 ahead to Linus. Adjust in the air. Layup is good. 45-53.
Look, not good.
Right underneath
not
again.
Good.
2-point basket. Hoppy.
Coach Pierce going to let the guys know you got to play defense differently than that. We're giving them probably 3.
Oh yeah,
at
least.
I just mean in the last 4 or 5 possessions, it's been 3 easy layups for the Mounties. So the lead is at 6. Coach Turner takes a timeout with 6:23 to go here. Just to reset for you, 53-47. Fourth quarter fouls are even at 4 apiece, 14 fouls apiece. So nobody really close to shooting yet.
I think turnovers. I think we've got to look at turnovers here in the next rest of the game is going to be the key factor in who wins here. That and rebounds.
Right.
That's Franciscan Health Sports Medicine. Quality care.
You got to stay active. Got to keep working hard on defense, blocking out on the rebounds.
Yeah, I think we'll just see a strong finish, which, fans that we have here and fans following along online, it's at least fun to watch a good rivalry game and good basketball. And, again, thankful to be playing. Realize that we're blessed. These coaching staffs, athletic directors at both schools are doing a good job of trying to keep guys available and then also to be wise with good decisions. So again, starters on the court for the Mounties. For the Athenians, Zaire Morgan's been in there for some time now, handling the point.
Looks like we're just going to – it's not bad to be real patient right here.
There's Kellerman for a wide-open 3. It's long.
Oh, nice rebound.
Good
Hensley. Pass.
Back to Kellerman. I'm sure that was a design play that Coach Pierce drew up in that timeout. Good job by Jesse Hall.
Well, I tell you what, it's good. It's good we had that right there because they had 2 guys underneath the basket wide open.
Once again, I'm pretty sure Coach Pierce saw that as well. So, yeah.
It's just our opposite guy
is not
getting back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's a ton of work. And you got to react quicker. You got to anticipate it. So there's going to be a foul on every Saunders. That'll be his 4th. Yeah, if they're right on the scoreboard. Yeah. I know that's what they call it. So there's a blocking foul out there.
Yeah, that is his 4th.
Yeah. It's 5.
They're trying to get somebody in real quick here. Whoa, you got to check in.
He didn't really check in.
Whoa. That's EJ Brewer.
He's got to slow down and coach him to hurry up, I'm sure, because he needs to get up. So, they take Saunders out with 4 fouls, and EJ Brewer's going to check back into the lineup.
See, right now, we really need this basket. I mentioned again, this is where we kind of slow down and stop. And not
going all the way.
There we go.
And they're going to call a block. He split the defenders. He really did, which he can control his body. So basket's good. And
if that defender's standing right under the basket, he's not going to get the call.
No, right. And that is, you almost would love to see that arc that exists.
Linus will be at the line for the Athenians.
Because it does make a difference, and that location should matter. I should have room to come down, I think. Can't take a charge underneath the basket. 10-point lead here for the Athenians, and the layup is good. Yeah, we have not shot the ball well from the free throw line, but that one was good, so makes an 11-point lead.
There we go. Zaire got back that time.
Now Linus and Hensley got a hand on that. Yeah.
Good job.
Defense creating offense. 13-point lead for the Athenians.
Yep, good timeout by Southmont.
Yes.
Now, I'm talking for Crawfordsville here. This is really important coming back out.
Right.
Crawfordsville needs to maintain that same intensity, that same focus, not thinking, hey, we're up 13, 5 minutes left in the game, we got the game won. If you do that, it's going to get close again.
Right, for sure.
And honestly, if Crawfordsville wants to do what their goals were at the beginning of the season, they got to play harder for a whole game.
Right.
and we got to see it.
We had a lapse in the middle of the game.
Yeah,
middle 2 quarters. So.
I mean, we're going to play Lebanon on Tuesday too.
You know how.
And the competition also. Lebanon plays better competition than we do overall.
Yep.
So they're used to that. They played Hamilton Heights early last week, and I guess Hamilton Heights is pretty good. They got a kid that's averaging over 30 points a game. And they got beat by 30. Now, they beat Frankfurt last night, I believe.
Okay.
By only like 10.
Okay.
So I think Frankfurt has improved a little bit from last year.
Yeah. So Coach Turner gets a good timeout in there, and we'll start this fourth quarter at 5:20 to go. I will say this, South keeps, and again, I was a wrestler in high school, so the South keeps bringing the ball up the side, and they get trapped right across the 10-second line, right?
Right.
Want to get the ball into the middle.
That's what you're trying to do.
Yep. And that's exactly where Carson's going to split the defenders.
Okay.
There's Cale Hess for 3. And Carson Chad with the rebound. Kellen with the block, but he's going to
pick
up a foul.
I'm fine with that, and I'll tell you why. I want to make him earn it from the line.
Right. Yeah, don't give him the easy bucket.
I mean, he's hardly missed from that range right there.
Yeah.
Let's make him earn it from the line. He went 1 for 2, I think, in the first half on his free throws.
Yeah, so he's going to get 2, and next foul on Southmont will put Crawfordsville into the 1-on-1. Crawfordsville has 5 team fouls.
Oh, wow.
Ahead to Alex Kellerman with trying to make it happen, little alley-oop layup.
Correct call.
Yeah. Be Southmont basketball on the miss. 12-point lead for the Athenians. And Avery Saunders is going to check back in.
That's where, I mean, you don't mind
Bowman's
them.
out.
Don't mind us being that aggressive and making that long of a pass right there. I really don't right now. But at the same time, it's like, we don't need to make that.
Yeah, recognize
pass.
that situation perhaps. And
That should be ours.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. It went off.
I think that was the right call.
Yes.
It was the last one
it went off
it.
his shin.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Jesse got in there, got a hand on it, but then I'm pretty sure Carson was the last one to touch it. So Crawfordsville basketball. We had a pretty good look at that.
Yes, it was right in front of us. We're going to get a 5-second call. Oh, good job.
Linus for 3 at the baseline, and it's good. That's good. Gives Coach Pierce a little high five on the way back down the court. 15-point lead for the Athenians. And there is Cale Hess trying, and good job by Linus, although the layup's off.
Okay,
good job.
Regroup.
Oh,
that's
right.
That's the correct call. Yeah.
He was falling down. Yeah.
Foul on number 22.
Southmont fans don't agree with that, but it was he was falling down. It was not set.
Well, you can see, and Jesse was going directly to the basket, and then he veered off to the side, and then that's when
he had to move to he had to try sliding in place, but too late.
Right.
So that 3 fouls on 22, Logan Oppie. Shot is long. Free throws are not sharp tonight for sure.
Oh, wow.
Good job by Kellerman with the block. Oh, and
that's our ball.
Yeah, should be. Alex Kellerman with a big block there, and that's generating some excitement for the team. That's really good. Yeah, it was clean. Yeah. 17-point lead here for Crawfordsville. Running some clock.
Yeah. And this is good to do it right now.
Yep.
You're getting into January.
Right. Hensley with the 3,
Yep.
and it's good. And Hensley fired up. Now here we go again. We got to get back, and
that's
okay. Call a foul. Yep.
I am fine with it.
He went for the
Thank
steal.
You. He was aggressive. Yes.
We like that, Jesse.
Yes.
He's battling in there. It'll probably be his third, I believe.
Jesse Hall.
Yeah, 3 fouls on Jesse Hall.
3.5 minutes left in the game.
Right.
Good.
Yeah.
Southmont's going to have to start looking to get the ball up.
Tough shot there by Bowman is off. Rebound.
We have been way more active with our hands here defensively.
Well, that's what's given us this lead, right, which is now a 20-point lead. 68-48 in favor of the Athenians. Another wide open. Oh, looked good by Kellerman, but there's Linus and Hall keeping the ball alive. But, Southmont comes down with it, and there's going to be a foul on Kellerman.
That's probably kind of silly right there, but
that far away. Being aggressive.
No, this is much better. Much better.
Yeah. So EJ Brewer checks in for Cale Hess, and Cale Corsi checks in for Ty Linus. 2:49 to go here. 20-point game. Carson Chad's shooting the 1-and-1, and it's short. Oh, Jesse Hall. Good job battling in there. Got an offensive rebound, drove hard, and can't come up with the points.
Travel.
Yep, he did.
As you say, we can hear everything.
Some disagreement.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a 20-point game, it's not the fouls that have made a difference.
There you go.
Oh, good defense by Carson Chad.
Now you move it.
There
you move it.
Yep. Good job by Ian Hensley going to the left hand.
There we go. All right. Foul. It's on Zaire.
Trying to slow down Carson Chad.
And we've done a good job in this half on doing that.
Yep. Because he really had.
Oh, my. I think 2 points.
Yeah. Second foul on Zaire, 17 foul. Nate Schrader's going to check in, replacing Ian Hensley, and Ty Linus is going to come into the game, get Kellerman.
Yeah, Carson Chad only has 3 points so far in the second half, compared to 13 in the first.
Right. Yeah, he was.
I mean, that's
still a good game, but
right.
Not the same pace.
No. Goodness. I mean, we've just limited him on his shots.
Short again, but he gets the roll.
Yep. He does have a soft shot.
Yep.
A little funky, but it's soft.
You know this. He's played a lot of basketball games.
Yeah.
Second one is up and long. Rebound to Jesse.
He got
Hoppy's going to come up with it.
And that should be Southmont ball.
I think it's South ball. Yep, I agree.
And that's the way it looked from here, but the way Jesse's reacting,
Right, looked like it may have gone off.
Right.
South, who knows? Oh, good job.
Okay.
That was legal.
Yep.
Hoppy trying to force up the shot. He's going to draw a foul.
Nate.
Is that Schrader?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Athenian foul on number 32, Schrader. His third, team's ninth.
So Logan Hoppy will go to line. 9 fouls on the Athenians, 7 on the Mounties.
Talked with Coach Bean before we got started tonight. I do believe Coach Bean's coming up after the varsity game here.
Very good. Rough night at the line for both teams, it seems like. I don't have any stats in front of me, but, man, I feel like, there's going to be a foul. Stop the clock. Yes, we missed 2 down here at this end, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mountie foul.
It's on number 13, Cale Hess. That's his 3rd foul.
His 3rd, team's 8. Morgan at the line, shooting the
Athenians actually have more fouls this half than the Mounties.
Maybe that's a good sign, honestly.
Yeah, right.
Get that one.
Good shot by Zaire. Alex Hernandez,
Yep.
had a nice JV game and is going to get some varsity minutes. Makai Wallace is going to check in for Linus, I assume, for Jesse. So 2 of the seniors. I guess Schrader's going to stay. So lineup now for the Athenians. Zaire Morgan is shooting his 2nd shot. Cale Corsi, Makai Wallace.
Ooh, the freshman's going to come in here.
Nate Schrader and Alex Hernandez. And, yeah, it looks like Cale Weimer's going to replace Zaire. Oh, he
Not yet.
Missed it on purpose.
Yeah.
In the game. Yeah.
Sometimes it seems that way, doesn't
it?
it?
I'm not coming out.
He's going.
Yep. Nice drive there by Carson Chad. Rebound to Hernandez. Getting in the book. Take a sub timeout.
I think, yes.
Yep.
It's just an in and out.
Schrader will take a seat.
Have we had senior night yet for the boys?
Yes. We got 3 of them.
Oh,
yes. Remember that?
That's right. Yes, I do remember
it was West
now.
Lafayette or something.
Yeah.
So 3 of them weren't available. A couple managers, I think, were not available that time either. But anyway, yeah. So, Cale Weimer just checked into the game. Freshman getting some time here at the end. Athenians lead 71-49 with 50 seconds left in this one. First conference win. Obviously on the way to a county title. Got to play North still for the Athenians.
Yeah. This is one of our best finishes this year.
That
as well with Greencastle.
Greencastle was just a great game all the way around.
Right.
But, this, and as you said, and you're right, we haven't played since last week. And again, 4th game. 20 seconds left here. Caught some new Mountie numbers. Number 23, Steele Baumgartner is in for South. He's also checked into the game. He's a senior. And that's the ball game. Final score 71-49 in favor of the Athenians. That is again, I've said this a couple times already, but county and conference win. First county and conference win of the season. Here we are, January 8th, I think. January 9th. My bad. Coach Welliver's putting some stats together. We do think we're going to have an interview with Coach Bean. It'll be up shortly. But 2 big wins there for tonight for Crawfordsville.
Crawfordsville High School and Southmont High School would like to thank you for your attendance this evening. Your Athenians.
So thanks for joining in, and it's been we are thankful for the webcast. So the next one is Tuesday night against Lebanon right here at home, and so we'll take on the Lebanon Tigers and have that as our next conference and obviously big-time rivalry game.
The Athenians will host Lebanon on Tuesday.
Yep.
As of right now.
Give me a couple more seconds.
Sure. Take your time. I'm gonna read the sponsors again one more time here for the Crawfordsville basketball parent group. It's CNF Fabricating, AWG Construction, Hensley Accounting, and Rock Point Church. We're thankful to those sponsors for helping support the boys basketball program and just take care of some of the extra things that to come alongside the school and help athletics and help these kids.
Okay. I think I'm ready.
All right.
I'm actually not ready because I know I didn't get Southmont's totals correct. I'm off 2 points somewhere.
We'll forgive you for that.
Yeah. Well, here we go for Southmont scoring tonight. Carson Chad with 17. Cale Hess with 5. Austin Bowman with 7. Logan Oppie with 8. And Avery Saunders with 12. And someone else has 2 points, and I'm not sure who that is.
Okay.
For Crawfordsville, and I think I'm off here. Okay. Yeah, we are going to have an interview here in a couple minutes probably. For Crawfordsville, scoring goes Ty Linus with 21. Alex Kellerman with 5. Ian Hensley had a big game with 18. Zaire Morgan with 7. Jesse Hall with 12, with 10 of those in the second half. Nate Schrader with 4, and Makai Wallace with 4. And like I said, I don't think that's correct either. I think I'm off 1 point there.
Pretty good, 3 in double figures, though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. No, yeah, and the scoring, scoring's always pretty. You got to score to win.
Right.
But the thing I liked was, again, our fourth quarter, especially late, we played with really good intensity and effort. And, we got to continue that. It's a big game. Tuesday conference is one of the goals of this team,
right,
to win the conference. And, you just cannot mess up. And I'm not saying that Lebanon is not a good team. They are a good team. But I believe that if we play to our capabilities, I think we're the better team.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that we are, but I think we are. And you got to keep it going until those last 2 conference games of the season are huge. Tri-West is good. They're a little bit better than what I thought.
Really?
Just looking at some of their scores. And, of course, Danville, that's the last conference game of the season.
Yep.
And it is over there this year.
That's right.
So, we got to come to work on Tuesday, and it needs to be like work.
Yeah.
I mean, it really does.
Here's what's different than most weeks, and again, not like a section week. So in some ways, this helps prepare you for a midweek game.
Correct.
And that's what they really care, even with the goals that are important and the right thing to do. It's, of course, preparing you for the postseason. And so having a midweek game, you only have 1 day of practice to get ready for it. You get a day off tomorrow on Sunday, and then you come in and go, we got to practice well Monday and be ready to go. And you're right. And it's always a battle with Lebanon, right? I probably should know this, but isn't the Crawfordsville-Lebanon rivalry like maybe the oldest or longest in the state or one of them?
Yeah. One thing Lebanon is, they play defense and they play physical, and it's going to be hard-nosed. It's probably going to be a low-scoring game. Our free throw shooting that we saw tonight.
Yeah. We don't have the stats, but it wasn't. I imagine Coach Bean will.
Yeah.
Up here.
Yeah. Our coaches normally have those stats when they come up, don't they?
Yeah.
They have right there on their iPad, and they've got them. So, people that keep stats,
you appreciate those guys.
Exactly. You think of a Jeff Nelson that's here, and he's out doing NFL and college and all kinds of stuff like that. And I remember. Rob Lee, when Rob Lee helped us on our webcast, of course he had done radio for years, but he helped us on webcast for a couple of years, and oh my gosh, I'm sitting there watching him do all of this stuff, and it was just amazing.
Yeah. Where did he move? He goes down south somewhere like Brazil?
Iowa, I believe.
That's right.
Well, he did. Initially
he
went
to like Brazil.
Yeah.
And then,
he went to like North Carolina for NASCAR racing.
Yep.
I believe. He was big into that, but then he ended up going back to Iowa.
Okay.
So.
Yep. So we are waiting on an interview with Coach Bean.
You also mentioned our next webcast is Lebanon.
Yep.
JV boys. We'll do both games. Hopefully, I'll have the scoreboard fixed by then.
Yeah.
And then Thursday.
Girls.
We have the girls as they play Riverton Park.
Riverton Park on
Riverton
Thursday.
Park. And again, we're going to do as many of the JV games as we possibly can. So we'll do both of those games. And then next Saturday, we have Victory Prep out of Indianapolis for the boys. And that's like a 4:30 start time on the JV, I believe. Not positive of that.
Yeah.
Brian. It could be 3 o'clock start for the JV. But it's one of those odd times on Saturday again. And I have not checked to see what Victory Prep has done at all.
Let me see if I can.
And
checking
I know that Mr. Barton is looking for more games for the boys. So, on any day we could get a notice that, hey, we have a game tomorrow And if we can put together a webcast team and it's a home game, we will do it. And I'm sure we can do that.
I think the game, of course, this was supposed to be the Sugar Creek Classic weekend.
Right.
But then that's not in Max Preps. But if Max Preps is correct, it shows Victory Prep at 4:30 next Saturday.
Yeah. Okay. So that'd be JV game at 3.
Lebanon, right.
Okay.
So Lebanon at home, and here comes Coach Bean now. But Lebanon at home, again, Tuesday, and then girls, JV varsity.
Okay. Coach Pierce is coming.
Okay.
You can do the interview.
I got
please.
him. Okay.
When he gets up here.
Sure.
Should be close.
Okay. Coach Pierce is actually I think he's doing a better job in the locker room of getting out of there after the games than he has in years past. He's known to give some pretty long talks. Between him and Coach Froge, those long talks after games.
Yeah. You always appreciate your coaches as a parent, but when you're before your kids are driving, those are some long parking lot sits.
Yeah,
right
they
there,
are.
right?
But you know what? Yeah. They really are constructive.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's a lot of teaching actually going on at that time.
And we've got a situation here. I said even to or about talking to my son, to Cam, played basketball and baseball and football here, and he obviously he was looking at it from the perspective of, man, I had some good coaching in high school and missing that. And that happens because you guys do such a great job with them. So we're always thankful for the coaching staff here at Crawfordsville High School. And speaking of which, we have the head basketball coach for the Athenians. Coach David Pierce is joining us. And after a big win, 71-49 win over the Mounties that many of you just watched. So thank you, Coach Pierce, for finishing up in the locker room and jumping in here with us.
Yeah, now I'm winded.
Is it because of the run up? And
yes.
Okay. We'll give him a second to catch his breath. But, hey, big win there in a game of runs. But, man, I love the way we finished tonight. And one of the things that I think we ought to just hit on, it seemed like it maybe wasn't as in our favor as we have played this season, just free throws. But we don't have the stats in front of us. We just keep points. And so it seemed like that was off. But we'd love for you to cover some highlights. And just, hey, first conference game, first county game, and fifth game of the season. Is that right? Here we are, January 9th, and you're playing your fifth game. So, but thankful to be playing. Thankful you guys have – we just looked great, especially that strong finish.
Yeah, we were really pleased. That was it was a physical game. We knew that reffing crew, after about 2 minutes, thought, this is going to be physical.
We're going to let them go.
And that's fine. And it makes it more enjoyable because that allowed, I think, the Chad kid to just pound the first half.
Yep.
Kudos to him. We made an adjustment in the second half or at halftime to send somebody to double him in the post. He had 13 in the first half, ended up with 17, so we only had 4 and they were free throws in the second half. So that was Ian. We told Ian to back off one of their players, and that allowed him to go double, and it was able to shut him down. Also want to give credit to our guys in the second half digging deep. Yeah. We told them if you run and play hard the whole game, reminds me of 2 years ago with Cam and Will and those guys. In the fourth quarter, you'll pull away.
Yeah.
They only play 6 guys; they'll get tired, and so
that's what happened.
I was really happy. It was a good team effort. I did think a couple of times there in the second quarter we pushed it and forced it. We weren't really trying to get a good look. It was just one-on-one stuff, and that was disappointing. But we got to let them grow a little bit, and they got to learn. Like when you don't have anything, get it out and run some offense. But in the second half, I thought we did a really good job of putting pressure on them and scoring off turnovers. We ended up with 26 points off turnovers, caused 18. I thought Ian Inslee had a really breakout game for him. He ended up 7 of 9, 3 of 3 from 3, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, no turnovers. That was huge. It ended up with 18 points. Obviously, Ty and Jesse are going to have big games. They're 2 really talented seniors that really kind of put the team on their back a lot of times. And I thought, for the most part, they did a good job. Ty took some ill-advised shots. I felt like he was forcing it. That's what seniors do. They try to lead, but that's not how we need him to play. Took him out, gave him a breather, and he's like, I'm good. That was my fault. And then came in, ended up with 5 steals, and 4 rebounds, and that's huge. I thought Nate and Mackay did a nice job protecting the post all game. And then in the second half, we were running and jumping. We played more guard play, and we wanted to be faster. And kudos to our kids that want to play team basketball. That can be frustrating at times when you've got young teenagers that they want to play. And in this game, we subbed more than we have all season because we wanted to just break them down because they were only 6 deep, and that was our goal. And I was proud that they were able to accomplish it.
Yeah, and it's tough to do, and it's tough to do because you haven't been able to play a lot of games yet, so you're still trying to get guys minutes, I guess.
Yeah, it's hard. And defining those roles are probably not going to happen with this group because they are so talented. It's more of a who's hot that night and who's hot in practice leading up this week. Early in the week, we were going to start 5 guys we had never started before, but Wednesday, Thursday practice was good for the 5 that we did start, and so that's who we started with.
It was great.
And go ahead.
Took me back to the Greencastle game where I thought we've played. I've been, I think, to every game or watched Heritage Christian online, and I know you haven't had a lot, but we looked so good that night. Great team basketball and just smooth. And then I know disruptions happen and reschedules, and I heard from one of the parents what you told the guys, hey, you got to be ready to play a game basically at any time.
Yeah.
That mentality, I love that. So go ahead with what you were going to say. And
that's the thing that we've tried to preach this week is, be ready for anything, be ready for some adversity. We felt like the game was going to be close for 3 quarters and then pull away. That's just what happens in county games. Played Lebanon Tuesday. We got 1 day to prep for them.
Yeah. Sort of like sectional week a little bit, right?
It's difficult. Thursday there was a chance we were going to pick up Danville on Thursday and play them Friday. And we were going to basically have any time to prep for them. So we're almost at that point now this late in the season where, our guys just got to be ready to go. Yeah. And so with 10 guys, that's a benefit. As long as they keep a positive attitude and will play team basketball, we'll be just fine.
Yeah.
Really proud of their effort. We're sweating bullets there for a while. I give Southmont credit. They were right there. They're young, and I thought they played really well. It was a 5-point ball game forever. And then obviously our guys stepped up and were able to pull away.
Kind of what you said happened. It did happen. So thanks for your time. I know the guys on the radio want some of you too, but just wish you the best of luck the rest of the season. I know Lebanon on Tuesday and then on Saturday Victory Prep. And so I know this was another step toward goal completion and achievement for the year. So congratulations.
I know a lot of people thank you guys for doing this. There's a lot of people that couldn't make it that aren't, in the family to be able to come to the game. Yeah. So thank you guys.
We enjoy it. So fun team to watch as always. And
appreciate it.
Yeah, wish you the best.
Thank you.
All right. And so that's it from Crawfordsville tonight. So we will be back on Tuesday night, 6 o'clock start, JV Varsity against Lebanon right here at home. So for those of you who can't make the game, we will look forward to a live stream. Thanks.